This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuff both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Turning it on. Touchdown, Cougars. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with pick sixes? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick Six, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
Guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Here's Williams to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He's at the end of the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans!
And sometimes these games can snowball. You get down 21, next thing you know, you look up, it might be 35. Nice answer, put a drive together. Now the defense has got to get you a stop. Then you try to put another drive together. One possession at a time, try to climb back in this football game.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7.
Number 37 sets a kick this one.
From deep, it's Drake. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Cougars will use their first timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Keeps it himself. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you roll. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
He'll keep it on second down. They'll make the stop, but the chains will move. It's a first down for Houston.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
Caught, and he's got room. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Henderson. Out wide left, it's Drake. Breaks into the open. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Gain of 28. That's a first down for the offense.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
They give it back to him. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They want to throw it. Look out! Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. Inside the 40. The 20. He's at the... And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Trojans.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's straight. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
The Trojans use their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Buying a little time to his left. Crosses the 45. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally run out of bounds, but not before a huge gain.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
The give on the counter. All over him immediately.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They give it to him again. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Looking to throw, it's Henderson. They're all over him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game. Trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there. Being aggressive. getting to him and getting the sack on that play.
He's going to run it. On the move at the 30. He hits the slide, and he's converted this 4th down to keep the drive moving.
I love that play call on 4th down because they go RPO, and essentially the football can go 3 different ways. He could have handed it off, he could have thrown for it, or just keep it himself. He took the latter option. It doesn't matter. That was the right decision on that play to keep this drive alive. Great job.
He'll pull it down and run. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
And the Cougars will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Houston.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Now on the move. There he goes. He's at the 40. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the 1st. They'll run it to the right side.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Play fake, Williams. Gets open down the middle. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. returns into the pile. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Trojans moving quickly to the line. They'll move the tight end. Williams unloads to the wideout. Caught. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. A run for the quarterback. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Williams will pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's kick things off with Jacksonville State taking on the number 15 team, the UAB Blazers. And it's Jacksonville State eyeing a 2nd win after the opening week loss. They're on top here in the first half.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Mountain West.
They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this 2nd half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The ride. Good, strong tackle.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Big hit knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Gotta make the play on 4th. At the 45, on his way. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. The Cougars have this offense rolling. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you've got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They've got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
Direct snap. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. Needs it. Sees an alley. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick, but the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
2nd and long here. Tells to fake. Oh, pressure's coming. Got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Gain of 26. 1st and goal, Houston.
The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, it's Sanford. They put the brakes on it.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Rush right in his face. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Back swinging for the goal line. Touchdown, Cougars! And they take it in for 6 more points. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Play action with Williams. Rushes on. Out wide right, it's Matthews. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Hey, man, this fullback is a weapon. Nice job catching the football and then turning upfield to go pick up that 1st down.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll try it over the left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. 1st and 10 after the defense was hit with that personal foul penalty. They'll try the right side. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Williams on the play fake. Looking for a huge play. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That one fell incomplete.
It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Third down from the gun, Williams. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Couldn't find a way to draw closer. Still an 18-point hole. Final play of the quarter coming.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Play action on first down. Under pressure. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's brought down, but this interception, a huge play to end this quarter. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period.
Good punter in the game again.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line stands on the result of the play. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Gets the back moving. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, they try to go option. QB gets tackled for a loss. Now, play caller, you got to be careful with all these QB runs. You don't want your guy taking so many hits because now you're risking injury. You got to be careful how many times you want him keeping the football.
Williams from the gun on third down. He wants to go deep. Got it down the field. Runs through a man. He might have space. Touchdown, USC. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And that's exactly what this offense needs, man. They need that clock to stop. They need to make big plays and score. Their defense needs to join the party, get some stops, and the passing game continue to be hot, and they might get back in this football game.
And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. He'll bring it out. It's straight. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The handoff. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They've got him corralled. Houston going up tempo. Trying to get the corner. He'll toss it. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Sometimes... Ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped them.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. He'll pull it down. Still running at the 40. Turning it on. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Gains on play. And that's good enough for a first down.
Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Drops back on 1st down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. So the O-lineman got a little too far downfield. It wipes out the touchdown, and they'll back it up 5. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Looking to pass. It's Henderson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And, man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You got them where you wanted them. You backed them up on 3rd down. You knew they were going to throw the football, but they just couldn't stop them. They give up the 1st down, and time is running out. This defense is going to have to get aggressive.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Hey, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they built the lead here today.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Looking for a crease. It's Ellison. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Now they'll try the right side. He's into the open down the middle. Inside the 30. Inside the touchdown, Southern Cal. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Throwing, Williams. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Sells the run, looking to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. Houston trying to say hello to the end zone in this red zone trip. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Look out! Chase to the right. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Houston. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Now, Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run to the left. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Making the adjustment on the play. Fourth down, Williams. Throws to the wideout. Ripping through the defense. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Flying out to the left. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed